I think what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And, Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Now here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Morant drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
Both free throws good from Morant. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Bane with the screen on George. Morant against Dort. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
On the wing, Jackson. Williams with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Bane. Hits the three-point bomb.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bane finds Morant. They set the pick. Here's Edey. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 7. Dort against Morant.
2 minutes remaining.
And Morant throws it down.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Morant. Count the basket. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
The Thunder leading by 10. Williams finds Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The Thunder leading by 12. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Bane with the screen on Dort. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Jackson, a screen on George. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
George. Holmgren against Morant. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed inside.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Payton for three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 12. Williams attacking. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Now, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Now, here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Jackson. George.
Yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Morant kicks to Jackson. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself on the board with three there.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
And it's Jordan off the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Morant.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. George against Morant. Jackson a screen on George. And then Morant slams it in.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Williams up on top. Shoots over Morant. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder up by 15. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. Got it. Good job in the low post. Joe's got his first bucket of the night.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
They set the pick. Here's Conchar. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Joe. And the shot goes down. Joe's got 4 points in the quarter. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Conchar. No good on the 3. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Williams. Comes up empty down low. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And taken away by Wallace. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Caruso, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Conchar on the wing, covered by Joe. Huff passes to Conchar. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
On the wing, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Conchar on the wing, covered by Joe. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Here's Stephens. He's guarded by Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 14-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Conchar. It's good from long range. Conchar's got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Joe passes to Williams. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Huff.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Williams. And it's Vince Williams with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Thunder leading by 12. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Joe finds Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Stevens. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Stephens got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Joe. Conchar covering. Joe with it, and the layup falls. 6 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Huff passes to Conchar. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Caruso. Still without a basket. Now Conchar. Here's Williams. Here's Huff. From outside, off the mark. Outside Williams. The tray. That's good from Williams on the assist by Williams. And the Thunder lead by 12. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Grizzlies 5. Right now, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the 3. Here's Morant. And it's blocked.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Morant for 3. No good that time. Nice defense from Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Dort against Morant. The offensive rebound, Holmgren. The shot will not fall. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
5 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Down low. Jackson passes to Jackson. Stolen by Dort. To the middle. Here's the teardrop. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Holmgren against Morant. Inside, Holmgren with the steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Dort. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Lou Dort.
From Isaiah
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Williams kicks to Holmgren. 1:27 left in the game. Outside, Dort, clock at 4. Holmgren with a screen on Bain. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
It's tipped. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Williams. Over Bain. Williams can't get it to go. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And he banks in the layup. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total.
kind of matchup with two teams that specialize in offense.
Points, BA, points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Butler out there that closes Moody. And it's Post in at the center position.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph. He ends up moving the ball to get points.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him. Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves, tricky to defend.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Curry looking it over. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Pass to Holmgren. Up top, Hartenstein. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Warriors on D. 4-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
They set the pick. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. That won't go either for Curry. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Butler, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's shot is off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the layup.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now here's Dort. Outside, Williams. And there's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Hartenstein with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The offensive rebound. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, a great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Dort for 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Heel to the sharpshooting backcourt. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the center position.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Curry passes to Hield. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way, strength on the inside there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry from inside.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Dort for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Dort's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Curry from the arc. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Here's Holmgren. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Curry with the teardrop. Curry. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot, just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
Curry against Dort. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry, no good. Thunder leading by 11. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. To the right side. Can't not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams' shot is good.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
There's a screen. And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. That shot, no good. Gets it off. Can't hit that one. And so it's Oklahoma City liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFleur. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the power forward. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Yep, count it. Thunder leading by 13. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. Pass to Joe. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Spencer. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Cason Wallace. And that one misses. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from three. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. And he gets it to go. Podziemski's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. And here's Joe. Caruso outside. From behind the arc. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 11. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And the free throw, no good. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Back to Caruso. Baseline jumper. And he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty.
Back to Joe. Pass to Wallace. Williams against Green. There's the three. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 13. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Joe.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Driving in. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. No way he's going to pass that shot up. D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Podziemski. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wallace outside. This one for 3. That shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Warriors trail by 16. Outside Podziemski. The floater. Basket's good. Podziemski's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Back to Caruso. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Payton, no good. Thunder leading by 14. Caruso, the pass to Williams. To the inside, the kick out to Williams. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And so it's Oklahoma City up 14 as we wrap up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Curry and Heel to the sharpshooting backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Dort for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D. And there's your 3.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's able to get it back. The 3 from Curry. And the 3-pointer goes. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Count that bucket.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
To the left side wing. Williams, a screen on Butler. The kick out to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Over Butler. Williams misses. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. The shot won't fall. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hartenstein. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
And here's Curry for 3. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 30.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Williams from long range. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to post. Curry goes in. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren's got room. Again, Oklahoma City. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Warriors trail by 18. Butler, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's Dort on the wing. Screen by Holmgren. The drive by Dort. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Moody into the lane. It's good.
Moses Moody.
55 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Williams launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Golden State with it. It's an 18-point game. Fires for 3. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 35 in the game. Outside, Williams. Jacks up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business. And Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Peyton. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at the center. Curry from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Morant against Curry. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
They get it back. Pass to Edey. The three. No good there.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
A three ball. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant drives in.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Moody finds Curry. Here's the screen. He nails it, and we're tied up. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at
you. Curry against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. The kick out to Bane. Morant passes to Bane. Lets it go. They get it back. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Butler passes to Curry. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jackson, a screen on Peyton. It's Morant. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim. And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got 13 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
To the inside. Post. Rebounded by Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here he goes. And Morant throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter, we've got Stephen Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Edey. Now Jackson. Here's Edey. He has yet to score. Morant kicks to Bane. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At the elbow, Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Payton's got his second basket of the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson. Jackson against Curry. Jackson, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Stolen by Jackson. Up top, Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Here's Curry. It's deflected. And it's Memphis on the break. Beyond the arc. Out to Morant. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Payton throws it down hard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game. And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shoots over Morant. Curry can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Pass to Post. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson, a screen on Butler. Outside for Jackson. And a kind rollback time off the rim as that one falls. And now a 10-point Memphis lead. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They set the pick. 1:07 left to play in the first half. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's Morant with the drive. Pass to Bane. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. To the paint. Here's Edie. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry to stop the run. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 12. Curry looking around. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fans at court side. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Wells. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Stevens in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Green, the screen, the shot. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Conchar. He's defended by Pajemski. A nice shot by Huff.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Three-pointer, Hield drills the three-pointer. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Conchar can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 9. They set the screen. Here's Pajemski. There's the steal. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Huff. Jackson Davis defending. A nice shot by Huff.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Wells. Another shot. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Hield. From down in the low post, it goes. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Here's Conchar. He's defended by Pajemski. Count that bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's Pajemski. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Huff passes to Conchar. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
That's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Healed the pass to Kuminga. That's tipped. Here's Huff. 5 points in the game. Now Conchar. Kicked by Clark. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
It's his first trip to the line. Good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 12. Podziemski finds Heel. And the Warriors miss again. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Conchar. Drills it from outside. Conchar's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Kuminga dishes to Heel. Pass to Jackson Davis. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Conchar, the pass to Stevens. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
There's the pick. Here's Podziemski. Basket counts. Podziemski's got his second bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Conchar. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Back to Podziemski. Warriors the rebound. Green taking his time here, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk that. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Jimmy Butler. Curry is out there with Peyton. Then there's Moody. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morant against Peyton. Good, nice job down low. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Payne, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant. And that one, good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Morant against Curry. That's a floater go, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Jackson against Curry. Fires from 14. Here's post. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant drives in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 15. Curry passes to Payton. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
A steal. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Curry wide open. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Morant, that's for 2. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler a screen on Jackson. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Five to shoot. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Hey, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Morant.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Warriors trail by 13. Payton with a screen on Jackson. Here's Curry. No good on that one. Morant with some nice D. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Driving inside. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Jackson misses. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. And it's Morant missing. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
here on 2K. Sports for in. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And so it's Memphis with it. Following the bucket by the Thunder. The 3 from Payne. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And that's Morant for you, not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Shot clock at 3. Williams' shot is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Morant against Dort. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Holmgren.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Morant. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And so it's Memphis with it. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. working around the contact and getting it to go.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Here's Morant. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 10 to the middle. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Williams misses. Pass to Bane. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Great D that time from Holmgren. Williams passes to Holmgren. Memphis with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Wells. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Blocking foul call. Yoru. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Thunder's foul. Yoru. First personal foul. First team
Here's
foul.
Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dort's got 6.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making...
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Dort. Hartenstein in the post. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And he lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Jackson with a screen on Dort. Pass to Edey from outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Edey's got 5.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
The 3 from Holmgren. Outside for Dort from deep. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
From deep, Morant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Inside. And And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
The drive by Bane. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
And it's Morant missing. Thunder leading by 20. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. They swipe it. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 19. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Holmgren against Jackson. Pass to Dort. Right side, Williams. 4 on the clock. Dort's shot is good.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Dort against Morant. Shot on the wing. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Dort against Morant. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Tipped. Here's Morant. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Stevens' shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Shoots. And there's Caruso. That one's good on the assist from Williams. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Aldama. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. There's a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Konchar's got 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Joe. Memphis with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Wallace outside. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Alec. Here's Jackson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Launches a 3. Joe grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Williams. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here's Joe. And no good. Conchar with some nice D. Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wallace outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wallace has got 7 points for the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Now Williams. 3-pointer. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Outside Joe. Wallace up top. Jacks up a 3. Up pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Stevens. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. "27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball." To the wing on the left. He shoots. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Thunder leading by 11. Outside Joe. Pass to Wallace. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Senti Aldama out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Timeout, Grizzlies! All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He told them, quote, "If we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd..."
Oh, an impossible move! John Morant!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Holmgren. Shot blocked. And they'll keep possession. The shot by Dort, no good. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. And the basket by Bane.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Dort with it. He's picked up by Bane. Dort, the pass to Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 11.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Morant. The bank shot, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Grizzlies trail by 14. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Edey. An easy two on the layup.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling. And as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Down low. Wells, the pass to Morant. Here's Wells. Dort defending. Clock at 6. Pass to Edey. There's the three. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow. What a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
From deep, Morant. A minute 29 left in the fourth. Morant hammers it down hard.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And stolen by Williams.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Thunder.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Williams against Jackson. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. They get it back. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. From downtown. Fires in the triple. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now Dort. Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy
Should be in for a good one here, Richard. This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential in his length and versatility, making him such an intriguing prospect.
Here's Post. Back to Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. Kuminga, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Curry outside. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champ.
And an outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Curry on the wing. Offensive rebound. Will it go? Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Kuminga against Holmgren. Hartenstein inside. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Holmgren with the steal. Puts up a deep three. The Warriors pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
All alone. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Williams on the wing. The rebound by Post.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Payton from outside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 8. Williams passes to Dort.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Curry, no good. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-3 run. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Thunder have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin? Certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. Here's Gilgeous. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 8 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Curry is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 7. Curry looking around. Pokes one up. Nobody does it better than Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Dort attacking. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Down low. Kuminga the pass to Curry. They get it again. No good on the shot. The Thunder leading by 7. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's denied. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Thunder basketball.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Puts it up from 17. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Count that one for Dort. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
They double him with Butler. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Guarded by Curry. Dort kicks to Holmgren. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Basketball.
Warriors trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to post. Can they get it? And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter. It opens up passing lanes for him.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to post. Looking to get it going. Here's Butler. Outside for Curry. 4 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give him. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Shoots over Kuminga. Holmgren can't hit. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Warriors.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get by, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Warriors trail by 12. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in its small forward. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. In the corner, Wallace with it. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Hield. Drops one in from the wing. Hield's got his first points in this one.
It's not really Buddy's preferred area, but good on him for not overlooking that mid-range opportunity.
Wallace outside. That 3 off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The 3. They get it back. Pass to Joe. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Joe's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Joe. Podziemski's shot is good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Pass to Joe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Hield outside. Over Joe. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Joe passes to Wallace. Over Hield. Wallace misses. Warriors trail by 13. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just exploding up the floor. Hield gets out ahead in transition to secure a bucket.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Hield. Here's Pajemski. Covered by Joe. Bank shot. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 11. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Joe. Covered by Hield. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Golden State basketball.
.59 seconds left in the third. Here's Pajemski. And it's off from three-point range. Joe passes to Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors trail by 11. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Driving in. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The shot by Curry, no good. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Looking to get back on track here. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Stephen Curry.
Well, check out
Oh,
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Curry is out there with Peyton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Post in at the center. That's the Warriors' foul. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dort. Wide open shot is on the money. 10 points for Lou George.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
A shot by Curry, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Now Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The rebound by Peyton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Post misses the shot.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Buries it down low.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Dort against Curry. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Curry outside. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Peyton can't get it to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort fires the three. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams for three. The Warriors pull it in. The Brink, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Thunder shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Williams, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the quick three. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. This one for three. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And good that time. The Thunder leading by 9. Holmgren kicks to Dort. There's the three. And Chet Holmgren gets the three.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Thunder.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Williams finds Hartenstein. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
The numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Morant with it, now guarded by Curry. Jackson outside. Edey for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Curry. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing, Steph knows it.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Jackson finds Payne. Back to Jackson. Tipped away. Now here's Payton, guarded closely. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Payton's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting of Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Steph and Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But we'll give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered, and then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed. A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
And the Warriors pushing it up now, and he lobs it up, and Kuminga throws it down.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. They're holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
To the middle. And then Morant with the dunk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Curry. Going inside to the left wing. Here's post. There's the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Payton with a screen on Jackson. And a deep three from Curry. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Curry against Jackson. Outside Kuminga. Takes a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Curry, that's good.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson with it. Kuminga defends. Curry with a steal. And Kuminga throws it down.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Pass to Edie. Lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
They've got Kuminga. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Butler. And it's Post in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Warriors foul. Post. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Morant. 12 points for him. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Jackson with a screen on Payton. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 13. Jackson outside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Jackson, pass to Bane. To halt the run. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. The three from Curry. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone for Jackson Jr.
Back to Morant. Gets a hand on it. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Kuminga. The shot, no good. Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Edie. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Edey's got 5 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
There's a screen. On the wing, Curry, defended by Jackson. Curry takes it in. Payton against Morant, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Desmond Bane.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Kuminga with a screen on Jackson. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Payton with a screen on Jackson. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking around. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Huff can't get it to go. That one is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama out there with Vince Williams. Then it's John Conchar, and it's Stevens in at the 2. Outside for Green. Just 4 to shoot. Huff pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Conchar. Pass to Huff. Here's Stevens. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass. Stevens has got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
To the left side wing. Conchar outside. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Second chance effort. Pass to Green. Deflected. Here's Stevens. Guarded by Heel. Nice shot by Stevens.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here's Jackson Davis. Outside for Green. Now Heel. Back to Green. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Grizzlies trail by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Williams in the post. Moody defends. Here's Aldama. Pass to Stevens. The three. And another shot. It counts. And the foul.
Defensive foul.
Trace Jackson-Davis picks one up.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's the pick. Outside Pajemski. Back to Heel. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Warriors lead by 3.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Conchar. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And here's Memphis. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the bucket is good. Konchar's got 5 points in the quarter. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hield for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Huff. There's 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Over Moody. Williams misses. The Warriors leading. Jackson-Davis with it. Outside, Williams. Here's Stevens. Gets the 3 ball to go. Stevens has got 7 points.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Outside, Pajemski. Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Conchar, defended by Pajemski. Williams up top. No points yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Conchar. No good on the triple. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Butler. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Curry from inside.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Payton against Morant. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 24 points. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Curry, no good. Memphis leading. Jackson finds Bain. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Morant. Puts up a deep 3. That one doesn't drop. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. To the inside. And stolen by Bane. Morant with it. Payton covering. Edey for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on a strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Outside Morant. Aggressive take from Morant. Warriors with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Outside Curry. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Morant against Payton. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Jackson. And it's blocked by Butler.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it. Sending that one.
To tie it up. Can't capitalize inside. The Grizzlies have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Payne, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
They set the screen. And here's Curry for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Curry surveys. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen some... Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Kuminga with a screen on Jackson. And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jackson on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Here's Edey. Outside Bane. Pass to Edey. Over Butler. And it's Edey missing. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Curry's shot is off. Butler with a steal. The 3. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Now here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped